Hello, awesome people. This is Cinnamon Thighs. Before I came to Minecraft, I played a popular game called uh, Dungeons and Dragons. It was my go-to game. My one of my favorite things in the whole world to play because you just use your imagination with some friends or strangers, whatever. It's one of the most adaptive or adaptable, whatever the words is, games you could play, and one of the most popular in its area, I guess you could say. And whenever I make stuff in Minecraft, I draw my inspiration from the game and create stuff that I've created in the game Dungeons and Dragons. And when I create stuff, I like to make stories behind them, like every single little thing, which is probably a good reason why I'm not directing Star Wars right now, because I'd probably make a movie about every single clone out there. But here we are in a village built long ago by some undersea villagers that have left. Why have they left? I don't know. I like to think about it. Like maybe the origins of some of these buildings had something to do with it. Here we are. This is the first one. The Library Cartography Tower. You can see that this area is actually filled with air. And when I was first building, I was thinking, hey, I'll just populate this with villagers, and it'll just be a regular old village. But no, it would probably be a lot more interesting if it was empty. Even more if this still had air in it. And I was like, well, why does it have air in it? Well, I don't know. I didn't go that far yet. Uh, I was thinking something to do with maybe some adventurers had come here and decided to stay the night. Maybe that's where the people went. They were thought to be monsters, and the adventurers uh, destroyed them or drove them away out into the ocean somewhere. I was thinking maybe this is a temple of something, and the villagers would gather around this center light right here and perform mystical magic tricks, you could say, rituals. Maybe something to do with this golden spoon or this potato of doom with cryptic writing on it. What could it mean? And this fish, this obviously looks like a rib cage of some enormous fish. What happened to it? This is the kind of thing that like sparks my imagination with like, how did this get here? How did this get here, honestly? Could be a dinosaur, could be a whale, could be a big fish. Why would the fish be so big? And why is it here? Why did the villagers make a little temple out of it and surround some of the parts of the bones with gold and write strange pictures and writing on the bones? Again, maybe some ancient ritual of some sort took place here. Maybe something to do with this fish. Maybe it would come to life at some point at the end of a ritual. And as we continue, we come to the Blacksmith Shop, which is quite different from the rest of this village. It's all red. Why is that? Could it be that there was an exotic visitor from a different sort of ocean, maybe a warmer ocean, came here with some strange materials and this new block of sorts, and helped make tools such as these, and perhaps even that golden spoon over there. But maybe not. It's whatever. I like to leave things open for more elaboration and possibly more adventure on top of this. This is this kind of thing I kind of want to do in my survival Let's Plays now that I realized this while I was building this. This would be so cool to have like a mini story happening inside the survival bit. And as we go on, we come to a house that seems the only entrance is one you can swim through. So you know that the ones who lived here were those who swam for most of their lives. Because even in here, it's completely water in here. You can even sleep in here. If I'm not incorrect, time set midnight. You can even sleep underwater as long as your lungs are able to work. So Minecrafters out there, I've just inspired you to actually do some interesting stuff with living conditions and stuff. And we continue to the mine. Mysterious. What on earth is down there? It could be a regular old mine with the regular old rocks that seem to be a recurring thing down here. Maybe these materials came from down deep, farther than we can even see through all this darkness. And it seems they have a bucket here of some sort, probably to hold rocks and minerals that people mine from down there. But it doesn't seem that there's any way out. How do they get out? Of course, they may swim up. But again, I like to make this as special as possible. Maybe this village was abandoned for this mine, this reason. Maybe it sucked in people that came too close, and the villagers decided, no, we cannot stay next to this thing. This thing, it will be the end of us. Or maybe there was some creature that lived in here down deep where those materials came from. And perhaps the stranger that came and made this was the only one that was able to tame the creature down there and obtain those materials. Yes, and this is the mine. It's deep, dark hole, a bucket for which rocks and ores to rest in, a crane to lower and retrieve the bucket when it has been filled. And now we go to the farms. Here we are. Seagrass farms and coral created with bone meal. You can get this effect. Sometimes it doesn't make coral, but sometimes it does. And then we have sea kelp over here. It is not growing anymore because I have placed string on top of each one. And for the sake of maybe things are actually the way they seem, I think this is just a normal farm. I may expand on this and get back to y'all later, but I think this is all the story I have for this village right now. I hope y'all enjoyed this kind of video, and I hope to be doing some more of this sort of stuff in the future. Hope you all English. Hope you all have a great day and see you in the next one. Bye, folks.